Hello to everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our pitch day. As you know, we pitch every day at 5 o'clock UK time, and we bring four great founders. Today we have three pitching a great idea, and we stream on LinkedIn and YouTube. And we make sure we can reach a very vast audience. Now, in Equity Match, we are very much committed globally. So we're not only having founders from Europe, we have founders from India, from wherever, because we do believe ideas can come from wherever in the world. And what makes the difference after is great founders, of course, and they can come from wherever in the world and funding. Now, let me, without spending too much time talking, because the founders are the real stars today. So I would like to start introducing each of them. As I say, we have three. The first one will be Fabian Lindener. Fabian is co-founder of Zynga Drinks Ltd. Fabian, please, if you want to give an introduction to yourself, and after we talk about Zynga.
Cool. Yeah, so should I just go ahead with my pitch?
Please.
Perfect.
Tell who you are, and after we move to the pitch.
Perfect. Yeah, my name is Fabian. I'm the co-founder of Zynga. And what we aim for at Zynga is to create new, exciting honey drinks while giving back to the bees. And so our first drink we launched is our honey cider. And that's a delicious cider with a unique honey taste. And with it, we really want to add at Zynga the UK's 2.3 billion cider market. But so the question is, what's wrong with UK's cider market? The cider market is dominated by huge players like Heineken, and that leads to a market driven by volume instead of high quality products. So for instance, you can get a 24-pack of Strongbow for £15 at Tesco or so. Another problem is there's no real innovation happening, so it's one fruit cider after another. And sustainability is not really part of the core. At Zynga, we believe we can change this by bringing the craft beer revolution to the cider market. With our product, our honey cider, we do that by offering a unique taste focused on honey, made from only natural ingredients and organic blossom honey. It's a natural product which stands for premium, high quality drink, and our brand stands for sustainability with the support of bees and biodiversity. There's one more thing how we differentiate ourselves from the big players, and that's our marketing approach. In 2015, Heineken launched Orchard Thief, the cider in Ireland. For that, they spent 20 million to make 2.5 million people aware, and to let 300,000 people taste the product. This year alone, we will be able to let 350,000 people taste our product, not for free, but while making a profit. And we do that using festivals. So all year round, we attend food festivals, country fairs, Christmas market, where people can taste our products and buy our honey cider. So this year alone, 5 million people will attend the events we are on. Of those, 350 people will taste our cider. By selling directly to them, we will generate 500,000 in revenue in 2023 alone, and all this is profitable. Another great thing is that these events generate a lot of content, which we can share on our channels as well. But of course, the big prize is not events, that's retail and hospitality. We use events to create awareness, to let people taste, experience our brand, but retail is where the volume, where the growth will come. So this year we will focus on premium retailers in the UK, and over the years we will grow into more and more mainstream retailers. Similarly, in hospitality, we ourselves, we are Sheffield based. It's kind of our start city hive, our first city hive. This year we will grow to Manchester and Leeds, and over the coming years we will grow to more and more cities across the UK. The core team is Elias, my co-founder, and me. Elias has a background in finance and marketing. I myself have a background in sales and product development. And we are also supported by a great team of investors and advisors, from David, which has experience with Fevertree, Oliver, which worked at Diageo, Compass Group, and Foodbuy, or Jonathan, which previously worked at Coca-Cola. So where are we coming from and where are we going? In 2021, we test launched our product in the UK for 2 months, where we were able to generate £32,000 in revenue. From that, we raised £60,000 in funding from investors. And in March this year, we launched again and were able to generate £135,000 in revenue over the year. Over the years, we were also able to win several awards. And on the picture on the right, you can see myself invited for lunch with the King and the Queen of the Netherlands. But that's a story for another time. And yeah, what's next? This year, we will grow our business to 550,000 in revenue. And by the end of 2027, we aim to do yearly revenues of 10 million. So today I'm pitching in front of you for 300,000 investment under EAS for a pre-money valuation of 1.5 million. And our plans with this money is, first of all, we want to grow. We have our revenue target of 550,000. We want to let as many people as possible taste our product. We build B2B partnerships to grow in hospitality and retail, and we improve our online presence. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Fabian. Let me ask you, what brings you to start this venture?
Yeah, so basically in 2015, during my bachelor studies, I did an exchange semester in Lithuania, in Eastern Europe. And there they drink a lot of honey wine mead. So it's the oldest alcoholic drink in the world. It's kind of this drink drunken by Vikings or in medieval times. And I really enjoyed the drink. And when I went back to my hometown in Italy, I started to make my own recipes. But like, Italians, they are loving their wine a lot. So people were not really happy of me starting to make wine from honey instead of grapes. But then experimenting on new recipes, we realized that actually combining apple and honey makes a really nice fresh drink, really nice honey cider. And then with 40% of cider in the world is drunken in the UK. So that basically we had our product, we had the idea, and then we found the right market to launch our product. So that's what's made me start a business, and that's why I'm here in England now.
So we love wine. I come from it as well. We know, but what exactly? How does, as we talk about drink, it's very important. I do believe for regarding drink, the taste. How is the taste of your drink?
So it tastes very much like liquid honey in a very fresh, light way. And that means it has a very blossom honey smell in the nose if you smell it. The taste, it tastes like a refreshing light taste of blossom honey with a slight appley aftertaste. Yeah. And so the challenge for us was really so if you think of honey, most people think about sweet. But by combining apple and honey, we really aim to make a very light, refreshing, summery drink.
This was my third question. It's a season drinking, so the drink that maybe is mostly used in summer when it's hot, or can be any time during the year.
Yeah, so actually for summer, we serve it ice cold. That's our perfect serve. But this year we also started doing last year we were part of the Sheffield Christmas market and other Christmas markets across the UK. And we also have a mulled version for it. So basically we heat it up, and that tastes also really nice on a cold winter day.
I mean, you already talk about your marketing strategy, but again, as you say at the beginning, you are playing a game with a very, very strong competitors with huge pocket. Do you think, can you make it? And what is your biggest concern? that maybe can make you failing and not succeeding?
Yeah, so you're right. So in the long, so price wise, for instance, we cannot compete with the big players like Heineken. Like I said, they sell a 24 pack of Strongbow for £15. So that's something price wise we will not be able to compete with them. But we really believe that this brand we are aiming to build around honey and the support of bees and biodiversity, that's something which will stand out. And we also offer a very unique taste to the market. So, I mean, probably my biggest fear would be if Heineken next year says, yeah, we see the opportunity in honey cider, and we see honey ciders popping up everywhere from other brands. But again, we really aim to build a strong brand, and that's what should differentiate ourselves in the long run. And maybe
Let me close.
yeah,
Please go.
yeah, a last concern, it's always building a drinks brand. You need also, as a startup, you need funding, you need deep pockets, and so that will be a challenge again and again, year after year, to go out there again, finding the investors which believe in what you do and helping you to make the growth happen. Yeah.
Let me close with your vision. I mean, you're an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are driven by vision. What's your vision? Where are you going to?
So in essence, so I was inspired by meat, by the honey wine, and we would like to build a business all around honey and drinks. So kind of reviving this ancient drink in a new modern form. And with that, basically offering people new exciting honey drinks while also connecting them with nature, engaging them in the support of bees and biodiversity, but also just like, for instance, if you smell our drink, it smells like it's a really nice flowery honey smell, which reminds you of nature. It's really, it yeah, connects you with nature one sip at a time. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Fabian. Please stay with us because we are all back together as soon as we had the third founder pitching. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to move to our next founder. Karina, how's it going?
How you doing, Max? Good to be here again.
Thank you. Karina Murray, founder and CEO of Anua Global. Karina, if you want to give a better introduction to yourself, and after, please go.
Yes, absolutely. Will I share my screen here? Slides, maybe. Yeah, so basically I'm all the way over here. I'm here in Ireland, and I'm basically delighted to be here and share the vision for Anua and where we're going. And just give me a sec now. Apologies now, my presentation. I'm just trying to get the hang of it here. But yes, I am. Oh yeah, sorry, Max. Sorry with this now. I'm very bad on technology. There we go, playing around with it. Yeah, so basically, I'm here to share the vision that I have with an incredible team of amazing people that are all part of the Anua Global mission for children, for youth, for impact. And I'm here today with my little mascot, my lucky charm, Erin, who was inspired by my own daughter and created in her likeness. And she basically has been an incredible part of the journey, because I think it's through the eyes of children and animation, we can tell a story so much better. And that's what we're doing with a lot of the work that we're doing. So I will explain more as we go on. But
please go.
Yeah. So I'll start with basically, I'm really excited to share that we are Anua Global is an award-winning social impact enterprise organization based in Dublin, Ireland, and established since 2017 with the aim to support young people's emotional health and well-being. We're flying the flags for youth, for impact, and we stand in support of their mission for good. And we align our values with each one of the UN global goals, and we aim to support each one as we continue to grow and evolve our global youth community. What we do, our mission is to nurture young creative minds to thrive and grow in this new age of kind leadership that our world needs right now. instilling a strong sense of value and purpose among with self-awareness, compassion, and connection amongst young people will help create positive change in their lives, their homes, their schools, and their community. So we're directly addressing the ongoing mental health epidemic through establishing collaborations with leading industrial experts in the fields of psychology, education, economy, environmental issues, and emotional well-being too. The problem, I think we all know our educational system is not preparing our children for the future that lies ahead. We have all witnessed firsthand the constraints our academic educational system and how it stifles creativity in children and continues to dim the lights within their eyes as they are forced to conform to lectures and the environment that fails to recognize the importance of nurturing, the importance of developing their emotional well-being and creative development. The solution, unless we're willing to change the focus from academics to one that nurtures each child's unique abilities at the core of their learning, we will continue to train children who are ill-prepared for the future we so desire. And our educational system should be teaching them to be kind and compassionate while supporting their mental health and encouraging creative thinking, problem solving without the dictation of a curriculum that leaves very little room for their imagination. This is the opportunity that Anua Global is seeking to provide for children and our next generation through mentorship and many different other youth empowerment projects. So our goals before 2024, we have a couple of initiatives that we're working on, is to train and engage and impact a minimum of 500,000 young people across the globe through our innovative projects and through global campaigns. To engage and impact a minimum of 50,000 young people and children through our monthly ROAR program aimed at providing regular training resources and mentorship. And to organize a minimum of 50 Generation Unite hangouts and 50 kindness projects to provide seniors and young people with a platform platform for knowledge transfer from one generation to another. Positive Vibes is one of our projects that we're working on at the moment, and we're launching this later this week. It's a really exciting one where we have collaborated with Music for Global Change. Anua has a song called Positive Vibes to encourage young people to be themselves and think positively. This song was recorded in Ireland with a group of children that sang the chorus to the song with musical legend and Grammy Award-winning singer and artist Skylar Jett, who sang in the Commodores many years ago, back in 82, 83. When he stepped into Lionel Richie's shoes. Incredible artist. We are bringing 21 countries together to participate in a music animated video as a way to connect, inspire, and amplify their voices for change. We are aiming to expand the reach of Positive Vibes in a way that allows the voices of youth to be heard globally, showcasing their incredible work that youth are doing around the world. Alongside their challenges, we will be creating avenues to help support them, encouraging them to share their gifts and talents through art, music, writing, and anything else that reflects what Positive Vibes means to them. More on Positive Vibes. We are offering children and youth a platform to share their creative work, and with parental consent, they will be able to create NFTs as a way that they can contribute to campaigns to help Anua raise funds to help support children and youth around the world that need the most help as part of our Give One campaign. They will also be able to share their videos, songs, dances, poems, stories, pictures, and anything else they would like to share with us. And it should also be noted that they're not only children in need can be helped, but children who provide work can also get a stage to display their talents as a sub-campaign that can help raise funds for their own causes too. The writing is a little bit funny on these ones here, but this is our Generation Unite project, which we're excited to be. It's nowadays, I'll just explain more. It's nowadays our youth are facing such uncertainty about their future, but we don't know who they can ask for help. our advice, apologies. On the other side, since getting older, our seniors have been isolated from society for such a long time, feeling a sense of disempowerment and fear. Through Generation Unite, we hope to provide a senior retired professionals and youth an opportunity to exchange knowledge, to have someone to help or encourage them to make better choices in life. In that way, we hope this program can cultivate a better appreciation of two generational gaps. And this will be for hangouts that we organize and groups. And eventually we look to bring this on board as an app that connects cultures and different generations together too. This is the Kindfulness Project. The project aims to bridge communities together through initiatives that link 3 generations with a direct act of kindness, and it aims to help encourage empathy and team building in children and teenagers while igniting their curiosity and sense of purpose in a fun way. And this project will be divided into 2 sub-programs according to age. Participants, Anua Kids, Anua Teens, where they get to participate and free access to engaging projects and lead to the end result by gifting a elderly nursing home with a beautiful decorated kindfulness garden. And this is to do with our ROAR program. So it's the Kindfulness Project aims to encourage young people to discover their ROAR in alignment with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, initiatives forming the basis of their point to action. We provide online resources and videos about emotional health and well-being. The ROAR program is where we will be growing our global community, engaging our youth ambassadors to facilitate workshops and global events, inspiring youth to discover their ROAR and learn about the SDGs and ways that they can align with the goals that matters to them. Learning through and about the world with the world, and engaging them with ways that they can meet their tribe and enroll them in innovative projects that require them to step up as global citizens that inspire real change as they discover their ROAR. This is more on another element of our.
Very nice. We have only 5 minutes. If you want to close up, you have some Q&A.
I will. I'll close off here, actually. So this is can be accessed through anyone who wants to find out more about the projects. There's quite a few of them. But basically, we've done magazines, we've done TV shows, we've done different projects. And it's all about engaging young people and children and giving them a platform to express and share what they're looking to create and achieve. We are basically creating a metaverse that's themed on the 17 global goals. And these will be opportunities for impact investment partners that want to come on board and join us on this journey, where they can be involved with within online shops and metaverse property, complete setup, affiliated marketing, advertising, monthly press releases. These are just some of the opportunities for our investment partner. And I can go through more again. We have our Attitude Journal, which is one we're going to be launching soon for children and also and teens. And then we have our shop as well, our online shop. And then we have various different projects that we actually have done. And we actually, it's in impact, networks and media. And all of this can be seen on our website anyway. Here's some of our team members. And then this is the overall structure framework that you can access to and see more on what we want to achieve by 2030. And then these are my details here for the website if anyone wants to contact me. But yeah, there's quite a lot in it. So sorry that all of the text details, I didn't realize it's going to take so long to go through.
No worries, no worries. Let me ask you, as we already use a lot of time, but I have a couple of questions for you.
Yes.
The first one is, how do you sustain your business?
Yes, I've been so fortunate that I have, like, people look at Anua Global has literally been incredible. Has been supported by incredible people that have got behind this whole mission and vision. So I have a huge team of volunteers that have basically come along with you on this journey. It has been a lot of sweat equity on my own behalf, and a real perseverance and real determination to create opportunities for children and young people, and to create something that is going to help them to be able to learn, about impact and learn and be able to provide them with the resources that really will help them to step up as leaders that we need today. So I've been able to sustain this through incredible, I've had a team of about 20 volunteers. Numerous volunteers have come and gone over the years, but they've all helped play a part in creating Anua as the global brand that it is now. And we're getting, it's lined up all the ducks in a row with a lot of the different projects. And now we're literally about to, we're ready to take off. So, but it has been a lot of grant, I suppose, some grant funding and things have helped too with European funds.
I mean, you are doing an absolutely great job. I'm very pleased. I do believe we have an incredible crisis of identity because kids are left alone. So we left them in this society, which is a pretty nasty society, I have to say. It's very tough, based just on competition and everything except kindness. So I'm very, very grateful that people like you in this world, they still believe kindness is something great and good. It also costs nothing. So just be kind is not a big deal. Must be in terms of cost, must be done, and that's it, right? So what are you looking for? Are you looking for donors? Who are the people you are talking to now in order to fund your projects?
Yes, yeah. Really, there is no greater impact that we can actually leave in this world than to be able to step up and be able to, as parents or as leaders in this world, to be able to get behind our young people and give them opportunities, because there's so many young people who are really struggling to be heard out there at the moment. So really impact in getting behind our young people is where we really are at with Anua, and we're actually aligning ourselves with some partners and opportunities with our projects that and government funding through different projects as well, on a community level that can be duplicated and leveraged in different parts of the world. So we've got different partners, and it's been so it's just aligning everything now at the moment. But yeah, sorry, I'm going off track with your question. Sorry, Max.
No, I mean, that's okay. I mean, you're looking for donors. You're looking for people give you the funding that you need to move forward for doing what absolutely you are absolutely greatly doing, because this is what must be. We need to help the young generation to be strong and kind and not left alone and be driven by money. Stay with us, Karina. Thank you so much, and we'll come all together soon.
Thank you, Max. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Himanshu, hope I didn't destroy your name. Agrawal?
Yeah,
Himanshu,
that's correct.
founder and CEO of Googling. It's not easy because, I mean, for Italian, some
Indian
names
name.
are very complicated.
Right.
But thank you so much for coming, and taking your time to be with us today. Please, if you want to give an introduction to yourself, and after we
Sure.
move to your venture.
Thank you. Yeah, I am Himanshu. I am the founder at Googling. I completed my BTech from Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, and I've been working in the space of affordable education for the past 6 years. I think with that, we can jump into the presentation.
Please.
Thank you. So at Googling, we have a tech-driven blended model of learning with localized vernacular content, currently focused on the K-12 student base in India, using an AI-enabled 360-degree smart classroom environment. Where do we exactly fit into the edtech space? Globally, there are 1.5 billion K-12 students, out of which unfortunately 600 million, which is nearly 40% of the student base, still lack basic skills of mathematics and reading, although 2/3 of them go to school. In the Indian context, there are 265 million K-12 students, out of which 85% are in rural India. This 85% is the focus market for Googling. These students go to school, either government or private, which have unfortunately failed to deliver. Parents at home cannot guide them. The online edtech solutions that are available today are either inaccessible, unaffordable, or they have been designed for the urban student and therefore do not meet the education needs of these students. So what we have seen in a journey is they all end up at local mom and pop tuition centers, some of them good, some of them average, and most of them really bad. And this is the gap that Googling fulfills. By our estimates, this is a $10.8 billion annual revenue market that we are focusing on. So our solution is divided into 4 components. The first component is the content, which is completely vernacular as per the state board syllabus. We have the complete content for the entire K-12 today in multiple languages. The second part is the delivery. Our entire content sits on the cloud. And so we are not only delivering content, but also collecting feedback about what part of the content has been covered by a teacher or a student. The third component is a key USP, which is a hybrid environment. It's a 4G enabled classroom. It's a 2-teacher model. Everything that happens in this classroom is tech enabled, tech delivered, and tech monitored so that it provides scale. And the fourth component is the child herself. And the system is able to uniquely identify the learning gaps of each child and bridge the gaps. As of date, we are spread across 4 states of India with our learning centers. We call them as Googling Grassroots Centers, 20 plus. This is a B2C model where we charge the students an average $4 per month as a tuition fees. And the solution has also extended to government and private schools now. We are running 100 plus classrooms. And this is a B2B model which works on an annual subscription. Over the last 4 years, our students have done phenomenally well, scoring state level ranks in their exams. And more importantly, our class averages are way higher than the state averages, which means the solution has found a good fit. In terms of our revenue, till date, we have clocked close to 400,000 revenue, 400,000 US dollars. This financial year, we are targeting a revenue of close to $200,000. $100,000 plus we have already invoiced. To summarize, there are 3 key USPs that we offer. Number one is a content which is completely vernacular as per the needs of the student base. Second is a technology which enables us to be able to monitor and deliver this remotely, thereby providing scale. And also our SOPs, which enables us to set up these classrooms within 24 hours in rural geographies, which is a third USP. The territory that we are operating in has been overlooked by all the edtech players that are prominent in the region, and that gives us a huge opportunity space. 225 million students in rural India, if each of them is paying $4 per month into 12 months, simple mathematics, that's $10.8 billion revenue currently going to the unorganized local mom and pop tuition centers. And this is the revenue that we are funneling. Our vision is to grow from these 20 centers now to 5,000 centers in the next 5 years with multiple classrooms, targeting a revenue of $400 million. But not just that, the government has just launched a new education policy, NEP 2020, under which now we are also targeting schools as they convert into smart digital schools. Our app, our vernacular app, has so far in the last 1 year seen 750,000 plus downloads. So our vision is whether the child is at school or she's going to a tuition center or she's studying at home, she's always connected to the Googling platform. I'm here today to ask for a fundraise of $4 million with which we want to grow from 20 centers to 200 centers, an immediate next step with a targeted annual revenue rate of $2.2 million. In the past, we have done 3 angel rounds totaling $1.2 million. On the team, besides me, I have my co-founder, Shantanu, who is the tech brains behind Googling. He's a computer science graduate. We also have 2 very senior angel investors and advisors, Mr. Manoj Gandhi from Mountain View and Dr. Pradeep Datta from Bangalore, India, both of them from very stalwart colleges and universities. And we also have a very strong team, and a key USP is that we have built the entire solution with a foot on the ground, and we know what it takes to deliver. I believe the online edtech bubble has now burst post-COVID, post-pandemic. Everybody accepts the hybrid model is the right way forward, and this is where Googling has an edge in terms of the affordable education market segment. With that, I will close and I open up to your questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me start with, are you replacing schools or are you working with them?
No, we are not replacing schools. We are supplementing them. We run our centers of learning before and after school. And to the extent that now our solution has also been adopted by schools. So now we augment the school classroom. We enable the school teachers to be able to use our content and technology to deliver better quality education to the students.
Students are your target. Now, we know it's pretty complicated to target students as customers because you don't go straight to them, but maybe you go straight to the parents. how effective it can be your marketing campaign when it comes? How do you market your
Right.
school?
So I get your question, Max. So in the geographies that we are talking about, we are targeting. This is the affordable education segment. Here, unfortunately, the parents are not the decision makers. It's typically the students themselves who decide which extra tuition classes they want to take, the tutoring. So the way we go is we go to their schools, we invite them to our centers, we give them 1 week of free classes. There's no admission fees, there's no selection examination. Once they are able to adapt to a system, they can join us, and then we also give them free access to the app, so that when they go back home and if they have an access to a smart device, today there are 800 million mobile users in India, so they can also refer back to it, and that's how we go to market and
We,
acquire students.
yes, I really like the hybrid model. I do believe students must go to school as well, must interact with friends. We can't isolate them. I had a very not tough, but pretty much argue conversation with a friend of mine who say, no, remote school will be the full future. I do not agree at all. I would be very, 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 upset. And also, I do believe, again, we must interact. And I don't know if full remotely, it never happened.
So
But
yeah.
I do agree with what you're doing. How is your method can be used for any topic that school covers?
So we cover all the subjects, not only maths and science, but also grammar, literature. In India, there are social studies, Sanskrit. So our content, we have a dedicated content team which develops the complete syllabus as per the boards, and then it is augmented with videos, animation, with question banks and notes. So pretty much everything that the child needs is available on our smart app, which is then delivered in a smart environment. That's how they are able to take advantage of all the topics, and it is laid out exactly as per the textbooks. And as you rightly said, at Schooling, we believe that a classroom and a teacher are fundamental needs of a child to be able to study, and our entire solution is designed around the same.
Where do you see the future, in online or in venue? So I'm saying in terms of your schooling. And
Uh,
are you afraid in somehow that, for example, connections and all the structure behind, because for go online, you need also the infrastructure. Can be a challenge for you in India.
No, the India is already now 5G has been rolled out. 4G is available even at level of villages in the country. So internet access is not a problem. We run pretty much everything on the cloud, and we don't see any challenge as far as the internet or bandwidth is concerned.
In terms of future, do you see the future moving more on the webs, on the online side,
As far
and
as
your
the
revenue coming regarding your revenues?
No, we believe that for a child to study, the classroom environment, peer learning, teacher are a must-have. So, online will always be a supplement. It's a good space for maybe upskilling once you're on a job and you want to learn new skills. But for the up the basic years, primary, middle, and high school, you definitely need a physical environment. For that matter, I mean, YouTube pretty much has a video on every topic that you could think of. And if online really worked today, I could be flying aeroplanes just by watching a YouTube video. Why would I need a physical training class? So I believe online will always supplement; it cannot replace. That's a belief at schooling.
In terms of round, are you going to use this round? Are you this a scaling round, or you still
Yes.
need some adjustment on the technology?
No, we are good with the technology. We are ready with the content. This is just a growth round. So we want to grow into more geographies, scale up, generate more revenue, reach out to more students.
Thank you, Masha.
Thank you.
Please stay with us. We are all back right now, so we can close our evening. For who is evening for you? I know it's almost night. So I want to restart from Hinashu. So let me finish with you. In a very simple and straightforward statement, why investors should invest in yourself, your team, and your venture.
Right. As I mentioned, 85% of the Indian student base is in rural India. 90% of the Indian student base studies in vernacular state board schools. All the established edtech players are just focused on the 10% urban student population. So it's a huge market that is totally untapped. Nobody has addressed this. So it creates a huge opportunity for revenue, for fast scale up and growth. And that's why I believe any investor looking at edtech should invest into Googling. Thank you.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you so much to be with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Karina, why support your foundation and projects?
Yeah, investing in education and our children's future is crucially important right now. There's no greater investment than investing in our next generation. This is the time, and really, so with regards to Anua, an investor coming in, I think it would be wonderful for them to be able to see the vision and the opportunities that Anua can offer children. And it's about being creative thinkers, being free, and being able to allow to be expressive, and being able to share their voices for change, because we've got so many children that have got an amazing ability to change the world, and we want to give them a platform to share their gifts, their talents, and create cultivate a better way for children to learn through their natural ability to learn and what they wish to do. And it's about nurturing and growing that creative freedom that allows them to do that. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Karina.
Thank you so much.
Fabian, why invest in you, your co-founder, your team, and your venture?
Yeah, so I think we used the last 2 years to really get our product right, to have a great tasting product, build a strong brand around it. We are also surrounded by a very experienced senior advisory team. So I think the basic pieces are in place. Also, in the last 2 years, we proved traction in the market. Last year, we reached 135,000 pounds in revenue in the UK. So we really showed that there is a market. People want to enjoy our product. When we do events, people start ordering online afterwards. So the pieces are there. Now we need the investment to get the scale. And it's always hard to argue. So we really believe that our product tastes great. So it's a bit hard to agree with that without tasting it. So if you happen to be based in the UK, please reach out to Equity Match, and I'm sure we can arrange some samples to be sent to you.
Thank you so much, Fabian. Himanshu, Fabian, and Karina, thank you very much to be with us today. And I really enjoyed our session. I hope all the people, all the investors, and not only investors, but also everyone watching today, our pitch day has been very pleased. I'm very sure. You are great founders. Whoever wants to be in touch with our founders, please just get in touch with us. We're straightforward putting in contact with them. We're back again next Tuesday, 5 p.m. UK time. And I really wish you a great evening, for the day, for the morning. Maybe someone is morning, someone is night. And see you again next week. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.